Without further ado, I would like to invite the Honorable Foreign Minister of Pakistan, His Excellency Jalil Abbas Jilani, to share his thoughts.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Rector Nast, Ambassador Munir Akram, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. I am truly honored and delighted to welcome you here in Islamabad as we gather for day 2 of the 3rd UN Peacekeeping Preparatory Meeting in the run-up to the December Ministerial Conference. My sincere gratitude goes to our co-host, Japan, for their invaluable contributions and inputs. I also wish to express my deep appreciation to the United Nations Secretariat, especially the Department of Peace Operations, the Department of Operational Support, the Office of the UN Police Advisor, as well as the delegates from the member states present here. Your active engagement and crucial insight have been instrumental in adding substance to this preparatory meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan has a long-standing commitment to UN peacekeeping. As a leading troop contributor, we have a significant stake in its success. Our participation in US peacekeeping, spanning over 6 decades, is a tangible manifestation of our contribution to the maintenance of international peace and security in line with the UN Charter. In a world grappling with persistent conflicts and complex challenges, the role of UN peacekeeping remains indispensable. With active presence in conflict zones, UN peacekeepers serve as a practical demonstration of the international community's commitment to preserving lives and fostering lasting peace. As UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres aptly stated in his speech at the 75th session of the United Nations General Assembly, he said, and I quote, "UN peacekeepers exemplify the best of humanity. Their bravery, commitment, and sacrifices are an inspiration to all of us." Distinguished delegates, the Action for Peacekeeping, A4P, declaration unites us in the common endeavor to enhance peacekeeper safety. Though A4P, member states have committed to proactive measures to address the rise in peacekeepers' fatalities and ensure their well-being. In this regard, it is crucial that capacity building takes center stage in order to guarantee that peacekeepers are prepared for the complex challenges confronting them. Legal framework and adequate accountability mechanisms are paramount for peacekeepers' safety. We must stand firm in holding accountable the perpetrators, individuals, and groups that harm or threaten UN peacekeepers. Medical care for peacekeepers is also essential. Our peacekeepers deserve the best care, including mental health support, standardized training, first aid provisions, and enhanced medical facilities, which are crucial for their well-being. Addressing challenges, including language barriers and administrative obstacles, should be one of the top priorities. Ladies and gentlemen, the specter of threat posed by improvised explosive devices, IEDs, to peacekeeper security needs a commensurate response. We must intensify pre-deployment training, equip our peacekeepers with cutting-edge technology, and augment their capabilities for countering the IED threats. Amid the evolving landscape of UN peacekeeping, we stand at a crucial juncture where new trends and shifts are reshaping our approach. While the core principles of UN peacekeeping remain the same, we are witnessing a transition from traditional peacekeeping towards a more holistic peace-building approach. We have witnessed this transition in several peacekeeping missions where peacekeepers not only work to prevent conflict and protect civilians, but also engage in capacity building, institution strengthening, and supporting political processes to lay the foundation for lasting peace. In our commitment to UN peacekeeping, it is imperative that we recognize the need for adaptability and diversification. While Pakistan is proudly contributing over 4,000 troops to various ongoing peacekeeping missions, we must also turn our attention to the realm of peace building. Just as we have established a state-of-the-art facility for the training of peacekeepers, the Center for International Peace and Stability, where we are gathering for this meeting, we also hope to collaborate with the United Nations Secretariat and our international partners to create an institute for peace building. It could also serve as a center for excellence for providing specialized training, research, and expertise in the complex field of peace building. Ladies and gentlemen, the success of peacekeeping is interlinked with the success of multilateralism. In our pursuit of effective peacekeeping, we recognize that no nation can go it alone. The collaborative spirit exemplified by initiatives such as the Action for Peacekeeping Declaration focuses on enhancing safety and security of UN peacekeepers, improving their operational effectiveness, and safeguarding their well-being. The Action for Peace Plus framework builds upon these commitments by addressing challenges related to mental health, gender responsiveness, and the efficient use of technology. These declarations underscore a collective commitment to strengthening and adapting peacekeeping operations in meeting contemporary challenges. The UN Secretariat's role in ensuring the effectiveness of peacekeeping operations remain pivotal. There is a need to facilitate collaborative decision-making process where TCCs are consulted on strengthening matters, on strategic matters in order to foster a greater sense of ownership. Moreover, technical assistance and capacity building initiatives aimed at strengthening national institutions for peacekeeping engagement should be prioritized for more sustained contribution from the TCCs. I also take this opportunity to urge our finance contributing partners to embrace a more equitable distribution of the burdens associated with peacekeeping missions. The challenges faced by peacekeepers are universal in their impact, and it is imperative that the financial responsibilities reflect this shared endeavor for global peace and security. Open and constructive dialogue between TCCs and FCCs is essential to harmonize our efforts, ensuring their resources are allocated efficiently and fairly. Transparency and financial commitment and decision-making process is key to building trust and enhancing missions efficacy. Distinguished delegates, as we convene to address the vital issues of peacekeepers' safety and security, it is apt to contemplate the significance of the United Nations Military Observer Group in India and Pakistan, UNMUGIP, a pioneering peacekeeping mission established in 1949. It holds a distinctive place in peacekeeping history as one of the earliest initiatives to monitor and investigate ceasefire violations in the disputed territory of Jammu and Kashmir. UNMUGIP's personnel encounter unprecedented adversities due to the non-cooperation of one party. We must proactively address the safety and security gaps as identified in the recent report on UNMUGIP by the United Nations Office of International Oversight Services. Ladies and gentlemen, we must also acknowledge the indispensable and rightful role of women peacekeepers. Pakistan is constantly endeavoring to further enhance the presence of female peacekeepers in its contingent. Women bring unique perspective and skills that are instrumental in fostering trust and building relationship with local communities. Their presence not only promotes gender equality, but also strengthens our peacekeeping efforts. We must create an environment that empowers women peacekeepers and ensure their safety and security. Let us never forget the profound sacrifices made by our dedicated peacekeepers in the line of duty. These brave men and women have left behind the comfort of their homes, risking their lives to bring stability to war-torn regions. I take the opportunity to commend the United Nations for its initiative to establish a commemorative wall paying tribute to the lives lost in the noble cause of peacekeeping, including 172 Pakistani peacekeepers. Distinguished delegates, in closing, I would like to re-emphasize that our goal should be clear: to ensure a safe and secure environment for peacekeepers who tirelessly safeguard peace around the globe. We look forward to meaningful outcomes from this meeting that will feed into the deliberations of the forthcoming ministerial meeting in Accra, Ghana in December 2023. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.